Check, check. Check, check, 1, 2. Bugs up there, man. So, afternoon guys, just running the last of our sound checks. Just making sure everything is good for the second. Just running the last of our checks. So, welcome along. Thank you, Southend. So, hope everyone is doing okay. Happy Thursday, one and all, guys. Countdown, probably about another 10 minutes for the easyJet in here. Tell you what, loads and loads of bugs up here on the tower this morning. Full of ladybirds, to be honest. Never seen so many. Hope you're all doing superb, though, guys, and welcome back to another nice something special here at Southend. So waiting on the first easyJet to grace us down. Also the AirX as well, going to be heading out for departure as well, just around about the time, just a little bit after, I believe, the wonderful Eastern ATR. So the Malaga flight inbound first. Right, Burgess, hello to you. Hope you're doing fantastic. And there we go. So we'll roll that there just for a second while we're settling in nice. Mism, hello to you, Mism. Hope you're doing fantastic. Yeah, I was going to say Southend. Really high. I think it's because I'm up so high. They're absolutely everywhere here today. Got to keep a lookout, but it's all good. So welcome along, guys. Happy Thursday, one and all. And then just waiting on the Malaga flight as well. It's been a lovely chopper that's been flying around over the top of the tower. Also, Yorkshire Biker, hello to you. Good afternoon. Yeah, afternoon, 12:20 now, which is good. So everyone getting ready for the easyJet flight to turn up as well. And hopefully, next couple of minutes, we should see the Malaga flight inbound. But always good to see you all, guys. I'll say something a little bit different for you on a Thursday as well. A few of you asked about, yeah, I see that, so I don't know whether you can see, might be able to see a satellite dish over there getting ready for our connections as well. So job and life is good, which is fantastic. Beautiful. Yeah, London Southend. I wish I was on holiday. Yeah, might be. I see that. The Red Arrows flew over the top. Went over to Goodwood, the Festival of Speed today, didn't they? I see that there. John Fitzsimmons, hello to you. Hope you're doing fantastic as well. So here for a nice couple of hours, guys. Just on the seaside. Lady 757, hello to you. Hello to everyone on the Southend Facebook page as well. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome to a nice little vibe that we got going on. Live about five or 6 minutes now. Windsor Travel, hello to you. just started. And then just waiting on the Malaga flight. So runway direction has changed once. It was on 23 this morning, changed around to a bit of easterly operations. There was a BizJet that departed out, sort of in the middle at the minute, pretty variable. But it looks like 05s are going to be in operation here today, guys, which is quite nice. So we get that long approach shot and then off over here in front of us as well. So it's all going to be good. But yeah, they are getting ready for aircraft. Just waiting to see the easyJet. Boyd Strachan, afternoon to you. Hope you're doing fantastic. And just inbound. So let's get the track to see where she is. Currently the easyJet aircraft, where are you? Not too far, another few minutes out. Aircraft we're looking in for, guys, easyJet or Easy 83 Zulu Bravo. I believe it's easyJet 25702, currently at 4,000 feet, 238 knots. Another A320neo. Registration Golf Uniform Zulu Hotel Mike. Dropping now just below 4,000 feet, currently at 3,900 feet. Bruce, hello to you, hope you're doing well. Hello Mark Barr as well. So as I say, welcome along to everyone, guys. Just joining us here on the tower once again this morning, or this afternoon, should I say. Only just clicked the live button, so welcome along for the next couple of hours, maybe about 2.5 hours. I think we'll be here once again. Lovely views overlooking the ramp, and that BizJet over there, which is the Air X, should be heading out as well. And then fingers crossed, same place right in front of us there. Beautiful Eastern over there in front. Yeah, it was a lovely chopper that was floating around earlier on. Philkins, hello to you. Yeah, Olivia, so what I done today, just before we went live, obviously West Southend are very kind to us to allow us to bring all of these views once again here. You probably see the nice updated Southend logo in the top left hand corner, and I just moved the SDTV over in the bottom of the right hand corner as well, so fingers crossed should give you a bit more of a larger view of the surroundings and what is currently going on here as well, which is quite nice. And as I say, everyone that is just joining us, guys, just waiting on the Malaga flight. There's inbound. We've been live about 9 minutes now, so welcome along. I'll be here for about 2.5 hours, maybe a little bit less. JCO2, hello to you. And hopefully we should get an inkling into where that aircraft is very, very shortly. I think I can actually see aircraft just coming into view. Where are you? Jet Centre. She's just out there in the background. Where are you? Look at the inkling. There it is. So first one inbound. Well, we are at the seaside, guys, so you can sort of treat it as that. If you've got some ice cream, well, you've got a very cold drink. Why not indulge in it, you know? So inbound with a Malaga flight. So it is currently 05s in use. And Davey, yep, the ladybird swarm, as you can probably see, out and about. Got quite a lot of it here in Essex, I believe. And we're going to get a nice long view as well of the A320neo. London Southend, smooth as silk. London Southend. Beautiful, smooth. So I shut down on the Malaga flight. Wonderful stuff. So we're going to roll once again with some deboarding. And we'll be on the count for another easyJet and the Eastern as well. Also about 20 minutes, Palma Mallorca flight as well. U25732, another A320 Neo as well. The Europe car livery on the side of the next aircraft in. Let's just have a look where she is. So currently just over the water, guys, just going over the channel, not too far along now, about 15 minutes, which is quite nice. Simon Witz, hello to you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Might be. Great, isn't it? There was a lot of, I'm sure that Southend featured in the film, was it Goldfinger? Was it Goldfinger? And I'm sure the Italian Job. There's some great history here. It's changed a lot. I think it was BAF. I'm sure it was British Air Ferries, I think it was. Matthew Lawrence, it's, I tell you what, it's a lovely day here. When I got in the van this morning, when I grabbed the coffee, it was about about 10 o'clock, 10:15. The van was about 31 degrees C, which was very warm. Mark Abram, afternoon to you. Hope you're doing fantastic. I say, just started, gone live, guys. First aircraft in. So a very warm welcome along. And just coming up to a 12:37 local time as well. So a bit of lunchtime rush. On the Southend, it was Goldfinger. I thought it was. Some great memories, you know. Actually, I might have to put on Goldfinger a bit later on, and let's see if we can clip down something. That'll be fantastic. So the next flight in is going to be the Palma Mallorca flight. And as everyone is probably normally aware, aircraft goes into stand 3 right here in front of us, which is going to be the prop. Mary Brock saying over in Australia, 14 degrees where you are. That's door one closed. A little bit of GA as well, getting ready to head off. All Faircloth. Wonderful stuff. Pete Jakeman, hello to you as well. Oh, Tim, so Canary Islands would be my guess. So the longest route out of here, probably Tenerife. But it's Dalaman as well. So Turkey, between, I would say, Dalaman, Southend, would that be correct? It'd probably be the longest route would be, yeah, Turkey or the Canary Islands, which would be Tenerife. Yep, Terry, I've seen that as well. Too rough, the lovely livery as well that's inbound. Yorkshire it is. As I say, it's fabulous as well. And for pushing the airport and actually giving a bit of marketing, it's absolutely brilliant. And pushing the wonderful things that Southend do. It's absolutely brilliant stuff. No, Hawk, everything's okay. All deboarding now. Yeah, it might be. So 1998, there was a TriStar. Absolutely brilliant. Hello, Eugene. Hope you're doing fantastic as well. So some nice chilled out vibes here on the seaside. I say the next aircraft in is the Palma Mallorca flight. Now showing 9 minutes until arrival. And the Europe car special livery on there. Golf Uniform Zulu Lima Foxtrot. Once again, another very, very busy flight in from Malaga. And hopefully, fingers crossed, the Palma flight is going to be just about the same. Correct. Longest is approximately 3 hours, 40 minutes. Nice. Yeah, Andrew. I say there's. It seems to be Essex has just got this like invasion of ladybirds. A lot of ladybirds that are all up on the tower. You can probably see them flying around. Jamie Hiddleston, hi from the train station. Hello to you, Jamie, over there on Southend Facebook page as well. Oh, Jack, unfortunately I don't. I wasn't here on the 7th of July. That was a few days ago, wasn't it? Unfortunately I wasn't, so no, I don't have any footage. As I say, sometimes when we do these streams, sometimes they're unplanned, sometimes they are planned. So if you might get lucky seeing your aircraft arriving. Geraldo, hello to you. Mism, great to see you as well. Welcome along. And Frenchy TJ, hello. And the next next aircraft in is the Palma Mallorca flight. But once again, very, very busy on the easyJet. And Mark Barr, thank you for your support. Absolutely brilliant. Have pinned and tagged as well on the YouTube chat, guys. Especially Eastern. Obviously, you can see easyJet are doing fantastically. On the past couple of times that we've been here on the tower, Eastern Airways look like they've done very, very well as well. So we pinned up the Eastern Airways booking site on there. If you do feel the need and the want to get away and fly from a fantastic airport, guys, the link is there as well. Just going to try and help out Southend as much as we can, pushing that link, and hopefully keep building that Eastern Airways route. Ah, Graham, absolutely brilliant. About 8 minutes now. So as I say, it is all pinned up there in the comment, or on the top of the comments in there, and it will take you to Eastern Airways holding page on there, where you can have a look into the flights going down to Newquay and then coming back. Good to see you, Paul Hilver. So as I say, waiting on the Palma de Mallorca flight. She should technically be going, what was that, 3, 4, I believe she's going on stand 5. Samuel J. Mixon. Do you know what, funny you say that. So, it's like everything, it's a camera that tricks, the camera tricks your eye. So, this is actually enormous around here. When you're on the ground and you're in the car park, and you're having a look at the taxiway or the easyJet taxiing past you, or even anything taxiing past you, the airport is absolutely enormous. But this is a very, very big space that you've got here on the airfield. Let's say a few gates as well. Also, well done to Southend as well. Southend had some BA City Flyer Embraers that have been frequenting the airport lately as well. That would be fantastic if you could see. I think split between Southend and LCY, BA City Flyer would do fantastically well out of here. Oh, BR fan, hello to you from Toronto, Canada. Good to see you. Well, Paul, as I say, everything that we do, not only is this fantastic for a stream for all of us aviation enthusiasts to be up close and see the real workings of operations from a control tower. It's fantastic as well because it puts the airport out there and it puts them on the map. And not only that, it helps if, the way I look at it, if someone books even a flight from this or a return trip out of this, it's something else great for the airport, it's great for the airline, you know, and it can potentially put the airlines, or bring the airline's senses up, if that makes sense. To go, oh, hang on, we might be able to put some more flights on here. Not only that, some really good GA stuff that comes in and out of Southend. Quite like the tranquil looks of the Cessnas, you know. It's nice seeing them all mixed in between an A320neo. So London Southend, if you're first off the aircraft, you can be out and on a train within 15 minutes. There you go. Actually, we will get the train today. As soon as we see the train that goes behind us, Should be able to see the train popping up. Samuel J. Mix is saying I wouldn't have flown if I hadn't have seen your streams. Also for its uniqueness. Thank you, Samuel. I say it's things like this that help, guys. Anything that we can do to use the channel to spread positivity is great, you know. We'll see fishing saying Tenerife South, furthest destination at 2,990 kilometres, Antalya are just a little bit behind at 2,872 kilometres. So yeah, between them both. It's all right. Beautiful. So waiting on the Palma flight. Hello, Lowfield. So I'm going to be turning around. I am scoping. Matthew Lawrence, that's it. So Southend does offer the mobility as well. So if you do need a bit of mobility, Southend, like any airport, is accessible. You can normally see, we can't see because they're normally on the right hand side of the aircraft, and that is normally where the mobility will actually be on there as well. I don't know, actually you might be able to see but Southend does offer it. So remember, if you have a few mobility issues, the airport and the airline will always be happy to help you as well, guys. So never ever let that put you off flying. If you love seeing aviation, especially when you're watching it online, it's even better when you're in the atmosphere of an airport. I can tell you that. So Richard Taylor, not just jets. So Southend Jet Centre as well. The private jets quite busy, but obviously a big operation here now that easyJet has got their base at Southend. And then we do have Eastern as well with their ATR, which is really, really good. Fred Vanals, hello to you, Fred, and welcome along, as I say, to everyone just joining us, guys. I just deboarded the Malaga flight, and we're waiting on the Palma flight to arrive with us, hopefully in the next couple of minutes. As I say, Mizem, you've got to thank Southend for that. Great view. And 12:53 local time. Nice to see so many of you joining us as well at this time of the day, especially UK viewers. Hopefully you're with us for your lunch break. Yeah, so Southend. So that was, I thought it was. So right there, guys, as Southend have just put. So anyone with mobility or reduced mobility on there, you just see the, what was it, Ambulift for PRM passengers with restricted mobility who can't access the aircraft through the stairs. So just on the right hand side of the aircraft, you can probably see just there. So they go out on the right hand side of the aircraft as well. But yep, there you go. And as Southend say, contact your airline. In this case, it would be easyJet or it will be Eastern Airways. In that case. And there you go. So up and down and beautiful. And this is another thing that I love, guys, as well about doing these things here. When we come to Southend and we're doing this, it's so lovely seeing the airport actually interact with everyone. You know, it gives you such a close-up sort of family vibe. You're not just watching a stream and just watching what social media content has been put out, you know. You're actually interacting with the airport, which is fantastic. You know, you can get so much information that's very, very necessary in just, you know, within a few minutes. And all of a sudden people can look at this information and go, oh wow, I didn't know that. There we go. You've got a next step when you go to book your flight. Clive Everly saying, used to love landing at Southend when all the ATL 98 covers. Oh wow, we still freighters were plentiful. Wonderful memories. And the captain's got the window lean out, that's it. But yeah, fantastic. So just waiting on the Palma flight. She seems a little bit behind. Peter Wilson, hello to you as well. And as I say, a massive warm welcome to everyone watching over there on the Southend Facebook page. Hope you're doing fantastic. And what it is on TikTok as well. Hopefully the next time that TikTok goes live, we should be able to, instead of it going through on an SDTV account, we should be able to run it all through on Southend's TikTok account. Fingers crossed anyway, just got to, it wasn't as simple as what we wanted it to be. Amelia Downer saying, I love Southend Airport. And Tina Nudd saying, used to come here with mum and dad from Billericay as a child to watch the planes. Absolutely brilliant. So, it could have been, I think that looked like a cabin crew change. So over in the back, anyone that wants a nice relaxed day out, Friday is one of the busiest days here. So in the back, you've got the Holiday Inn as well. So if you want a place to rest before you grab your flight, over there you can see some lovely views of the apron, which is really good. Just about caught the next easyJet aircraft in sight as well. This is just about on finals. Well, Fairclough, as I say, it's fantastic. Gives you a real insight, doesn't it, to what's going on. And there's the Palma flight. There was the Palma flight at least. There it is. Leslie White, great to see you. Yeah, Tina. There's some real good recommendations for the Holiday Inn. It's a really lovely place to go. They let you outside as well. It's quite nice out on their little terrace that they had. Or they have, should I say. It should be very close, hopefully behind that as well, the Eastern ATR. Now nicely with a Europe car livery. So Lima Foxtrot in from Palma, Mallorca. And Peter Wilson, that agreed. As I say, it's so nice. You learn so much when you watch these streams. You know, it's for me. When I watch this stream back, it's like you guys can see it all live, and I'm looking through a tiny little LCD screen. So even though I'm here, I don't get to see what you guys get to see on a big screen. So my chances are Sunday. And when I watch this back, I just have this in the background. I have a nice, cool, cold pint, and I just watch the operations. And there is just something so soothing and relaxing about watching airport operations. It's absolutely brilliant. So who's booked themselves on a flight to Newquay, sorry, Cornwall now, that we know that Southend United is playing in Truro. There you go, guys. Get yourself down and book it up. Liberator, all good. Let's get a little bit of GA in there as well. So a nice mix, commercial jets and the GA, especially the Cessnas. I think this was too rough. Now this is a lovely, it is. Another set of props. And then as we bring that round, aircraft already parked up and deboarded, a lot of passengers as well. Fantastic. Peter Wilson saying cold coat time, Chris. Thank you, Peter. Absolutely brilliant. Southend, I love it. I think it's fantastic. It's a great, great little machine. It is a regular here, isn't it? Very much a regular. And then we are on the countdown for the Eastern ATR, which is now on finals as well. So you can see just how quick they're deboarding that Mallorca flight. Incredible stuff. Skytractor, thank you so much for your support as well. And I think with anything that's any money that's earned into here today, I think I'll put that towards a flight on this Eastern Airways. And I think we'll do a day trip and a trip report. I reckon that might be a good vibe. Where are you? There you are. Turnarounds here are just incredibly quick. So Liberator, the ATR, this aircraft here, Eastern Airways, comes in from Newquay and then goes back to Newquay. So over there in Cornwall. And thank you ATC, going to get a nice close-up shot of the ATR. And then wonderful, wonderful sounds that we get when it parks up on stand 3 right in front of us. Making it happen. Hello to you as well. Clive W. Thank you so much, Clive. I think it's got to be done, I think. So a lovely shutdown. People have asked what are all the bugs flying about? So currently at the minute, Essex where we are. I've got a bit of an invasion with ladybirds or ladybugs, and they've currently got the bugs flying around everywhere. And where we're very high up at the second, they will fly in here. So they're on the glass window pane currently of the air traffic control tower. So, Eastern Airways shut down, already deboarded, and the cleaning crews are on Lima Foxtrot, which is over there. So completely deboarded. Everyone off apart from mobility passengers. And a lovely, lovely view. Richard Taylor saying, love the ATR planes. Same, and I'm so glad that they're a regular here now. They're a fantastic sight and a fantastic sound as well. Especially from here at this this close-up point. So we'll just run around there at a second. You can probably once again hear some of the GA doing some circuits as well around the airfield. There's the final few passengers as well. As I say, a very quick deboarding time from the easyJet. I mean, easyJet's operation here, it is very, very quick. Saying that, it's Southend's operation, and it is very, very quick. Yeah, Jason Trussell, it's all good. I'm ready for them. I think I've got about 20 of them all over me, but it's all good. So hopefully we should have the next aircraft over there, which was the original Malaga flight. They should be reboarding that very soon. All of them very, very lucky individuals. All probably in the airport bar. But once again, another lovely view. Even though it's a little bit more chilled out on a Thursday, another nice view here on the ATC tower. And not something that you get to see every day, which is brilliant. Terry Stabley, thank you Terry so much for your support as well. And as I say, anything that is on there, I'm going to help the airport out even more. And I think we're going to go and try and do a trip report. Even though this is a live stream channel and very many highlights, I think maybe just trying to think. So what would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think probably row 8 or row 9 would be a fantastic. I might have to look on Aero Lopa actually. Might be row 8 or 9 would be absolutely brilliant, because I could be right there, sitting right next to the prop starting and us getting pushed. Let's move that around there again as well. Nice set of people as well, getting off the Eastern. So all in total, looking like some quite nice numbers on all of the arriving flights. Let's just hope, obviously, the departing flights are going to be the same as well. Good afternoon to you, Henry. Ruben Jones saying, what a beautiful landing the ATR was as well. Great landing, pure butter. Actually, really impressed with the number of people and the number of passengers coming off the ATR. Looks like Eastern Airways really getting that drive that they wanted. So Ellie, yeah. So we're literally. I did show a picture over there earlier on of the our satellite. I'll give you a little insight, and I'll show you just how close we are in. As soon as we've got the deboarding on this, because it's always good, especially for something that Southend can use to market. Actually, I really want to fly on that. I want to go to Cornwall now. Thank you very much. Hello to you, Ray. So summer season looks busy for the Newquay route. I think what else potentially could be that could work really well out of here. I think now we're potentially seeing Eastern make a really good market out of this. I think there needs to be some domestic flights. That would be what would be on my mind. Well, Ian Stewart, if you're looking at the load factors here, it's very, very busy on the inbound flight. That looks, by what we've seen, the amount of people trickling off that looks nearly full. Obviously, we're only here streaming, helping the airport and doing bits and pieces, guys. So we don't know the sensitive. The sensitivity on that, but as you can see, fantastic. Making it happen. So nice here in Cornwall today. I bet it is. Very, very happy for Southend, and that's got to be a full flight. Jersey, yep, potentially Jersey. Yep, Liberator. As I say on there, it was £59 each. So I did tag it. £59 each way for a trip to Newquay. That's really good value. Looks like on the Europe car as well, bit of a crew change potentially. It's a good thing about easyJet having the base here. Obviously they can have their crew change. So a very busy flight. Looks like the marketing and the streams do help. Ellie, that's it. I say, we will eventually again see all of these stands completely full. I know we will. But I'm glad you like the view. So Southend. So there you go, guys. So that's a fantastic bit of info that Southend have just put into the chat here. So the ATR load factors have spiked, particularly for long weekend getaways. We have a sold out flight today. So there you go. So slowly but surely, the message is getting through. Absolutely brilliant. So Liberator, you'd have to do the overnight stop. So the way that I worked it out, it was if I was to go, I think the departure is 14:10 from here at SEN. So you'd spend an overnight down in Newquay, and then you get back in here the next day for about 13:10, which is not too bad. And for 59, I think it was £59 each way. Really good. Bring that back a little bit more, get a bit better of a view. Yeah, Ellie. I say Kent not that far. Mitch Ketley saying hello from the Jet Centre team. Hello Mitch, hope you're doing well. And Sylvia Bell as well saying love our airport with a love heart on it. Ah, Sylvia. So there you go, Southend and Sarah, SDTV. We've got a few of us on a long weekend to Newquay. So there's a few more. Absolutely brilliant. Sylvia, enjoy it. You have to take some videos. Louis DeHaan, hello to you as well. As I say, I'm so over the moon for Southend, seeing all of this. You know, sold out flights on every one of these aircraft. It's absolutely incredible. Starting to reboard as well. Everyone going for door one. Olivia, I love this shot. This for me is like the epitome of having a broadcast from an ATC tower. It's a great view. Not that much of a good view when it's pouring down the rain, and we've been up here. Go for it, Ellie. So, Lima Foxtrot, the aircraft in the middle, the Europe car, going to be heading to Amsterdam. 28 minutes till departure. And then, what do we got? And then we've got Hotel Mike, which is the aircraft that's currently being boarded over to the left-hand side. 13:55 is the schedule. I'm going off to Marrakesh So they both come in from Spain. One going to Amsterdam, one going to Marrakesh. There we go, Sarah. And making sure everything's good, giving the cockpit window a nice clean. See, all these little things that sometimes you would probably never see, but just standard parts of operations, you know, little things even like this. Give the window a clean, make sure the aircraft is nice and clean inside. Potentially could have been something to do with, I don't know, all of the ladybugs or ladybirds all around. I think they're going to be doing the same as well to the Eastern ATR. I think these are clean. Yeah, shark face. This will actually be, I think this will be my new thumbnail. Really quick actually, 90 minutes. No, shark face, probably the next one. No, so Liberator, what happens with the ATR is that the ATR is pushed, and normally what we see is engine or prop number one started first, normally on the stand as well. As I say, guys, looks like a lot of the windscreens, because of all these bugs that we've got around, looks like they're cleaning off all of the windscreen, all the cockpit windscreens here today, just making sure that everything's good. Obviously, we had an influx here in Essex, a very big influx. Clive Everly, take care. And hello to you, Bob Smith. So, already getting ready, as you can probably see down there, to board the Newquay flight back. Love this. So, Amsterdam flight boarding as well. Everything looks like it's getting out. And we're going to be boarded around the same time. Fantastic. Yeah, so Liberator, they push back the ATRs here, so no reversing or anything like that on stand. Let's say normally prop 1 is started within, on the actual ramp itself. So Amsterdam flight looks very busy. Looks like the last few people for the Marrakesh flight just getting on. And then they'll be starting to board the Eastern ACR very soon as well. And obviously, guys, if you haven't done already, and you are on social media, Southend Airport do have Instagram, so go and have a look up. If you've got Instagram, have a look over there on their Facebook page as well, and even on TikTok, they've got that as well. Any helping hand that we can give, fantastic. Brian McCann, it's as I say, this is a fabulous airport for anyone, even coming in from London. If you want something that's quick and accessible, the train line right behind us into the terminal that you can walk into, and then you just see how quick it moves. Everything's clean, everything's nice, everything's well looked after. You know, it's a fabulous place. And I'm not just saying this just because we're very kindly invited up here and we can do these streams from up here. It generally is a lovely place. Me being a local lad as well, I could technically walk here if I really wanted to, you know. So getting these flights into Europe, or even potentially connecting in the UK, is fantastic. Obviously, my only hope would be that the more people that see these streams, especially executives of more airlines, you know, obviously things like that are above what we know. You never know what's happening around the corner, but it would be nice to just see that the exposure and this going out all over the place online. Would be nice to see more executives of airlines just go, actually, we could get a real good base for our customers here, you know. Say another maybe holiday airline would be fantastic here. I think Eastern could potentially do very well once again with giving the trains a run for their money. and potentially connecting more domestic UK flights. We've seen British Airways City Flyer that have used the airfield or the airport over the past couple of weeks as well. Once again, BA would be, I think, a fantastic fit for something like this here, but they've got a big operation at London City, so you never know. Obviously, these are my 2 cents worth. I say some lovely numbers watching us here. Not too bad for a stream we only put on an hour before, which is fantastic. Just so nice seeing so many people around here. Well, Ian Stewart, there was talks of that potentially coming back. But as I say, Southend Airport is a different airport to what it was back when you had the very big Southend Air Show goes on. You know, it's like there is a big commercial operation, or there's a commercial operation here that's starting to get bigger here now. So it's like, how do you accommodate potentially military aircraft that want to be here on top of commercial aircraft that are trying to compete, you know? Nah, false hijinks, it's all good. Got quite a bit of a glare that comes in. And also do remember, we are broadcasting this in the highest quality, so sometimes by default, YouTube puts it down into the lowest quality, which will be 360p. You have to go into your settings and you have to put it into 4K 60. So if you're into 4K 60, you'll get a wonderful, wonderful shot. Well, you should do anyway. Focus is good here, my friend. It's a lovely picture quality. I'm just looking at it now on the iPhone. So rear door closed on what looks like the Marrakesh flight. And I think they're starting to remove, oh, even on the Amsterdam flight as well, starting to remove rear air stairs from the Amsterdam flight. So Derek, there's loads of things to do. So Essex is a very, very big county. There's a lot of greenery here in Essex. So from here you can go into Essex, Colchester for prime example. Lot of things that are to see and do here. Gardens, castles, things along them lines. It is a lovely place to go. There's another little place called Malden. Some really, really, really nice places to go, you know. I can't list them all because there is a lot to do. It is a lovely county. Also, Jinx, thank you for your support as well. Thank you so much. Well, guess how would this? Yeah. Yeah, Derek, as I say, always remember that, guys. If you are, especially watching on here, the likes of like Facebook and other platforms, they just top out at like 1080p. If you're watching here, this is where you get the best quality of the video and the sound. So always tap the little round icon in the top right hand corner. And make sure that you always have the highest video quality selected. In this case it will be 4K 60. So this should provide some lovely colours for you, some lovely crystal clear shots. So rear doors closed on the Marrakesh, and the front doors closed. Rear doors closed now on the Amsterdam, and it looks like nearly done on the Eastern as well. So it looks like the Airx as well. They're getting ready with the Airx over in the background. I don't think too rough is going out once again today. By the looks of it anyway. So beacon light flashing on the Marrakesh that's over there in the back. So that will probably be our first pushback. There she is. Olivia, all good. So we'll get a better sound from Lima Foxtrot when she's pushed back. So front door now closed as well on Lima Foxtrot, the Europe car. That's going to be heading, once that's pushed back, over to Amsterdam. This aircraft here onto Marrakesh, or into Marrakesh. Olivia, thank you so much for your support, Olivia. say just wait until the props start. So it looks like they're getting ready to shut the cargo door on the ATR. And now the front air stairs have been removed from the Amsterdam flight. Beacon light now flashing on the Amsterdam flight as well, so that should be our next push. Don't know whether you can hear that in the background. So they taxi on one engine, and then as soon as they're getting closer to the runway, they'll start the second engine as well. David NS Rail fan, hello to you. Hope you're doing fantastic. I say welcome to London Southend Airport on the ATC tower. Richard Taylor saying it's nice watching a smaller airport. It's fantastic, isn't it? As I say, you get more. I feel that with what goes on here when we stream this, you get a lot closer to the airport. Oh, nice. But yeah, you get a lot closer to the action, and you get that sense of feeling that you're connected as well with the airport that you're streaming from, or that you're at. You know, you feel like you're here, you feel like part of the family sort of thing. It's great. And Paul's saying great catch for the turnaround. I say this is fabulous here, you know. Say an hour and a half that we've had. We've had 3 aircraft in, completely deboarded, turned around, and then 3 aircraft out. Just, it's incredible. Such a wonderful thing watching it from this view. Currently all doors are now closed as well on the eastern ATR. So she should be getting ready to push anytime soon. Maybe just after the easyJet taxis off. So just waiting for the Marrakesh flight to start rolling. There it is. And goodbye, easyJet. And there we go. Props starting. Roth and Leslie White. Thank you for your support, Leslie. So off nicely with the Amsterdam flight. Thank you so much though, Leslie. Brilliant support. MV Motorsports saying the Marrakesh just gone over you, Ken. All Fairclough, no worries at all. So the ATR ever so slightly going to be lost just behind the trees for a minute, just as it begins to backtrack and then heads out for departure on 05. Leslie, our pleasure. As I say, brilliant support. We love this, guys, you know, and I think it shows by the viewing numbers as well. Even if you are casually viewing here, guys, it's such a lovely part of our calendar when we can come up and do this. Might only be for an hour, might only be for a couple of hours at the start, but it's so nice to do this here from the tower. And just like that, she's off and away. Perfect. All the way off. And another wonderful special Thursday. So Bob, we've got a couple of things planned tomorrow. So we should be running on a double stream tomorrow, as long as everything goes to plan as we want. But look at that, a lovely once again departure from the ATR, off and away, and fantastic. Right, finished up here then at the second, guys. I hope you liked once again, something a little bit special, something a little bit different here as well today. So it's been a lovely couple of hours here at the seaside. As I said, we will be back tomorrow. We've got double that we're going to be running from some other places, as long as it all goes to plan how we want it. It's all good, but we should be able to get the things done that we wanted to. Obviously, a massive thank you once again to the guys here at Southend Airport for just being so nice and just being so supportive with everything that we've got going on here at the second. Guys, we've made some real progress here, and there's some fantastic things. A few of you did ask, but we've done some great stuff. So a massive thank you to Southend Airport for everything that you do for us, and it's a pleasure to be able to stream this and help once again in any way that we can to bring the airport to life, you know. So absolutely fantastic. Big shout to the mods as well. Absolutely great stuff, mods. Nice little chilled out Thursday as well before we have a busy couple of days. And obviously a massive thank you to everyone that's joined us over there on Facebook, especially the Southend Airport Facebook page. Really do hope you've enjoyed it once again, and same to you wonderful lot here on YouTube as well, guys. Thank you so much for everyone, all of the support, the messages, everyone, especially new subscribers as well. Welcome along, guys. So I really do hope you enjoyed it. We will see you once again tomorrow, but until then I will leave you once again with a lovely overview from the tower of this amazing little airport in Essex on the seaside in the city of Southend. Until tomorrow, and until the next time, have a great rest of your Thursday. Be safe, take care, and enjoy. Have a great one.